Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. We're here in the F-16 against another 5th gen fighter. Last time we did the F-22, this time we're doing the Su-57 against the F-16 Viper. Alright, so, should be interesting. It's a guns only fight, so that really changes things, and we'll talk about that in a minute here. If it was a Fox 2 high off bore sight, I think this would be very quick victory for the Felon here. Into the merge, and looks like he's taking his one circle. So his one circle turn is so tight that he just did it and then came back onto my 6. So we're back in a 2 circle. By his doing, you know, I didn't even do that. And as he comes around here, he might get a shot. Looked like he was trying to point his nose at me, but he is currently rate fighting me. And before anybody starts asking, oh, why doesn't he do his thrust vectoring stuff, that's not really useful in a guns only fight. You want to maintain your energy. You don't want to be thrust vectoring all over the place. Some rounds coming right over the top there. I jinked low to get out of that shot there, but he did take a pretty good shot there. That was actually pretty close from a pretty far distance too. So if he starts doing the thrust vectoring stuff that the Sukhoi can do in a guns-only fight, what's going to happen is he's going to end up slow, right? Those super maneuverable moves, they bleed energy. We had to jink his nose there. Looked like he was trying to point it at me. If he's bleeding all that energy to, you know, point his nose all over the place with thrust vectoring, he's going to be slow. When he's slow, it's very easy for me to kill him. I'll just climb into the vertical and he'll die. So you can see thrust vectoring isn't necessarily useful in these guns-only fight. It's more of an energy management kind of thing. If this was a Fox 2 fight, then he could absolutely use thrust vectoring probably from the beginning, point his nose, Fox 2, and it's over, right? And he would probably win. Even right now, he's doing a pretty good job. He's definitely offensive. That I can't argue with that. And I'm really trying to rate. You see that I had to jink those rounds there. And he's still pointing his nose. And he's becoming very offensive. He's now on my 6. So this is not bad. We're going to nose counter, and we're going to try to bring him in close, make him overshoot if possible. Oh, man. Why is he so slow? He did such a good job. God, I couldn't get him to overshoot. He was like just stuck back there, man. He was so slow. That was really good. Now, from my understanding, Russia just took delivery of 4 more of these things back in August. The Sukhoi 57 Felons, and I think they had a couple before that and a couple of prototypes. So I think the total number of these things that exists and is operational is probably less than 10, maybe 8. You know, it's not a whole lot, but they're pretty cool little planes, these things. They're actually pretty massive. Alright, into the merge here, 2 circle this time. Now this thing is also pretty dangerous in the raid fight, quite honestly. It's not that different of a fight than the Raptor. Very difficult fight, but the F-16 does appear to still be a slightly better raid fighter. Those rounds are way short. And once he realizes that, it does seem like he's trying to test and see if he can rate fight with the F-16. And look at that nose dump. That looks like counter two-circle stuff. And he may have just decided that he doesn't want to do that. And keep in mind, the F-16 was built to be the greatest dogfighter of all time when it comes, of course, guns only. So a lot of aircraft are going to struggle with that. 5th-gen aircraft are not necessarily designed to be dominant gunfighters, but they are very, very good in the merge. High off-bore sight, Fox 2s, that kind of merge. That's what they're designed for. So they're going to be obviously very, very good in a one-circle fight, which kind of seems like what this Felon is trying to do, but I've just kind of got him stuck in a two-circle, and he's kind of been stuck here for a while now. I did see him try to influence a one-circle for a little bit, but it didn't really work out for him. He's pretty committed here to the two-circle now. Which, again, he doesn't actually have to outrate me. He just has to get inside my circle long enough to take a few shots. You know, he'll bleed energy to be able to do it, but if he can get the kill, then it's all good, right? Now, we're on the deck. I'm maintaining the rate speeds, and I'm actually outrating him. It looks like I am becoming offensive. And so if he's going to use thrust vectoring, he'll use it to jink. So if there's any place to use it, it's that. So we'll see what he does with that. We're really trying to pull him in here. Look at that. Oh, that's thrust vectoring. It just rolls the aircraft over. That is what thrust vectoring will do. But he's slow now. He's slow and on the deck, and I just went into the vertical. So once again, he's in huge trouble. I'm going to drop down on his head so we can just score the kill right here. We got a slow Felon on the deck. Oh my god, he got out of the way of those rounds. He saw me coming. He's still super slow though, so fine. I'm just going to climb into the vertical. No, we'll just come back around. And this is exactly what I was talking about. You know, you start using thrust vectoring, you end up slow, you bleed all your energy, and, you know, you become kind of an easy kill for the bandit to come back around or for his wingman to kill you, because now you're slow. Now, he is in the raid fight. He's trying to regain his speed, and he will be able to do that, but the question is, will I become offensive before he can do that? He just tightened down the turn there to get away from me. Look at him, almost hitting the ground here. He's so slow. He's pulling so hard on that thing. He's desperate. Give me, yeah, there we go. Top profile. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a Felon kill. Got a Felon kill. He tried to Cobra again to get away from me, the first thing he tried. The thing he tried the first time. It worked for him once. Didn't work the second time. And there he goes. So as soon as he, you know, got outrated on the deck and pulled the Cobra thing and super maneuverability, he became very defensive and actually became a pretty easy kill. Okay, in the interest of, you know, everything being settled, it's 1-1 right now. He has 1, I have 1. So this third round will determine, you know, who's better. And quite honestly, it might be him. You know, the Felon, again, doesn't need to outrate you to kill you. It just needs to get in your circle for 5-10 seconds, take a couple shots at you, and you're dead. Alright, into the merge. Two circle again. And I've seen a couple people commenting that, oh, the F-16 fights in such a boring way. Two circle, so boring, so boring. Two circle, you have to actually understand what you're looking at, right? One circle is fun. Yeah, you're, you know, flip-flopping over each other, and you got to dodge that nose as he comes across there. Get a high jink. Actually elongates your circle when you do that in the high jink because you end up a little bit slower. It's better to jink low, but I didn't do it there. But Yeah, the two circle, you have to understand what you're looking at, right? You got to see, oh, this guy's outrating that guy. It's 1 degree a second, maintaining speeds. Those rounds were very close. You see that? You see him, he pulled in that nose to take that shot. He missed, unlucky for him. And then he has to dump all of his speed now in his nose position to get away from me. So now he's below me and his nose doesn't have any energy to get onto me again. And I'm just going to be super patient here. And I'm just going to keep two circle fighting him. And look at this, I'm going to jink low. You see that? That was the low jink. Got out of plane there because I saw his nose coming around. You have to be staring at your bandit all the time. You know, you cannot take your eyes off him. And that's the reason why. Especially with these 5th gen things, because these things will point their noses in ways that, you know, you might not be used to compared to other aircraft. This is very bad. You don't want him above you like this. I'm trying to jink to get out of his nose. Not sure what that second burst was. I definitely wasn't over there. But the first one was decent. He is pulling onto my 6 here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to outrate him in time. We actually might be alright. His nose does appear to be stuck in lag. And he doesn't want to pull the thrust vectoring. Of course, that would be pretty ridiculous at that current position. But again, as he starts being outrated, he might have to come up with a different solution here, because the Viper will outrate everybody. He's going to go into the vertical. There's the Cobra once again. Same move as last time. And he dives away. Wow, that was pretty cool. Very cool. Clever girl. He's learning. So he'll do the Cobra and then he'll drop the nose. So he's not just hovering there. That was close. Alright, and I gotta be careful not to hit the ground. Don't hit the ground. Don't hit the ground. Oh my god. And now I'm extremely defensive. There's a Felon right behind me. Once again, we're gonna have to nose counter, bring him in close if possible. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Yes! Overshoot! Look at how it just stops. Ah. Okay, got hit there, but we're still okay. F-16 still flying. Look at that thing point his nose. Wow. Yeah, we should eject. He's pointing his nose right at me. Oh. Yeah, I had to eject there before I got shot in the face. I was just sitting there admiring his nose authority.